Top 6 Tips for Rental Property Maintenance. Maintenance of rental property is one of the largest tasks that any property owner has, and it was ranked as the third biggest pain point for landlords. One must be aware of their obligations, rights, and responsibilities as a landlord. Both novice and experienced landlords should know that keeping their property in good condition relieves the renters of any accidental leaks, roof problems, blocked gutters, or other property maintenance difficulties. Rental property upkeep is difficult, no matter how small the tasks appear. While some landowners prefer to handle it themselves, others seek outside assistance from a firm that provides property management services, just like Triumph Property Management. Link in description. Companies like ours act on behalf of you, the owner, to take care of the property's maintenance needs. Owning an investment in rental property requires setting aside time each month for routine and seasonal inspections. So here are some tips to make it as easy as possible. Tip number 1. Look for leaks and fix them. Every rental property has some weak areas in its partitions, ceilings, and roofing. Check for water leaks close to the showers, windows, and toilet seats. Look under water heaters, boilers, and sinks. Water leaks must be located as soon as feasible. Continuous leaks can ruin the walls, roofing, and even the possessions of an occupant. Additionally, dangerous molds have the potential to form, making maintenance and repairs on the property costly. Also, if you are considering selling your home, a leaky ceiling can seriously harm the value of your home. Tip number 2. Replace appliances. Remember that everything in a rental property has a limited lifespan. Rooftops, kitchenware, flooring, and paint, for example, will eventually require replacement. A prudent landlord would estimate the remaining life of significant equipment and home appliances that need to be replaced so they may create a budget and save money at the same time. Replacements can be expensive, but they will ultimately increase the value of your home improvement when done carefully. Tip number 3. Repaint. A fresh coat of paint can be a fantastic method to freshen up the home between tenants, or its absence may have been the primary factor in the previous tenant's decision not to extend the lease. Tip number 4. Examine rental property damages. You might occasionally have a tenant who purposefully harms your investment in rental property. The occupant who caused the damage may be held responsible, but the amount of time it takes to make a property rentable may result in a loss of your income. Then, in certain instances, the tenant might not have the financial resources to cover the damage and might not even care about the legal repercussions, leaving a proprietor to cover the cost of the damage. Prior planning should consider the cost of the damage and the missed rent due to the time required to negotiate a property lease. Tip number 5. Conduct standard inspections. Owners should schedule routine inspections of the rental property while the tenant resides there to check for damages to prevent situations like the ones mentioned in Tip 1 through 4. But keep in mind, before accessing the property, a proprietor must give notice. The lease agreement typically specifies how frequently and when these visits might happen. These inspections are an opportunity for the landlord to identify concerns with home repairs or for the tenant to identify any problems, like a leaky faucet. Tip number 6. Establish a schedule. If you specify a timetable for home improvement inspections and communicate it with the tenant, this will prevent interpersonal problems and prepare both parties. That said, you can avoid doing it yourself by enlisting outside assistance to perform this check on your behalf regularly with Triumph Property Management, or any other property management firm. But either way, before a new tenant moves in, be sure to do an inspection. In conclusion, be sure to create a schedule, respond to maintenance in a timely manner, and conduct regular inspections to stay on top of all possible trouble. Despite all the work, it is always justified. Investment property management is a year-round endeavor. Be sure to employ a property management firm to help you every step of the way.